Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta, and this one is about two NOBELS overdrives, the ODR-1 natural overdrive and the ODR-mini. Both of these have three simple controls. Drive, you control the overdrive hitting the amp. The spectrum is kind of like tone control, left darker, right brighter, and the level is how hot the signal is going to the amp. So you can use this also as a clean boost, like if you put drive to 0 and max the levels. Same on this one. The ODR-1 has one more. Here inside is a small switch that you can add bass cut, so it changes the low end hitting the amp a little bit. Alright, now let's listen some tones. I'm gonna use my Tokai Strat with a Duncan 59 and some vintage series single cost, can't remember. Then into my pedal board where I have these, and I have also their two Screamer SD-1 and BluesDriver, just to compare a little bit so you hear the difference is better. Then the signal goes into KHE amp switcher. Then I'm gonna use 3 amps. Marshall Jason Maynard 2203, Zakk Wylde Signature, Marshall 1987X Plexi, Mesa Boogie Mark V clean channel. And the cabinet is Marshall 1960BX with greenbacks and Eminence P50Es, but I have now the SM57 on the greenback, so you'll hear that. Alright, now let's listen some different tones. Okay, first just a boogie without anything. So it's completely clean. And then let's add the ODR-mini and ODR-1. When they're both set up like this, sorry, my voice is a little. When they're both set up like this on noon, they're pretty much the same. Maybe the ODR-1 has a little bit more edge, and the minis feel it's a little bit softer. Okay, then let's tweak the knobs a little bit and see what these can do. So we're still on the clean channel. ODR-1 first. Okay, so totally clean channel, you can get quite fast distortion. So this is very natural, it doesn't cut anything. And with the spectrum knob, you can make it from really dark to more like, you know. Really fast, kind of this rock and roll, and that was a little bit Leonard Skinner. So yeah, okay, then let's try out the ODR-1. So, like that, okay, let's tweak a little bit. Yeah, sounds pretty much the same. Okay, then let's check out the... Actually, let's check out the bass cut a little bit more when we move forward. So, very natural overdrives, because unlike many overdrives, you know, SD-1, Euge screamers, a little bit BluesDriver, they kind of cut the low end. So if you're driving into already distorted amp, that's a good thing, because it can get pretty muddy. So if you change the guitar, and let's use a Marshall JZM 800 with a Les Paul, so you'll hear what I mean. This is another Tokai. It's a Duncan Custom on the 59 on the neck. This is in drop D, and let's switch to 800. 800 sounds like this without anything. You know, it's quite fast, and let me show you what happens when I engage SuperOverdrive. So it just tightens the low end, and I have it set like, well, you see how it's set, so it just adds this nice tight signal into the amp. Okay, then let's stick on the 800 and try the ODR-mini. Let's put everything, let's put actually similarly than what I have my SD-1, okay. It's almost like a fuzzy, because it doesn't cut the low end, it's like natural, so it just boosts stuff in there, which really, compared to SD. ODR-mini. So this doesn't work that well with already overdriven amps. I mean, for a fat lead tone, yeah. It's really fat. Okay, then let's check out the ODR-1. I feel that this works a little bit better, because the ODR-mini, I feel it's a little bit kind of softer and, you know, even fatter, I don't know. Okay, compared to SD. Screamer. Okay, let's see what happens when I engage the bass cut. A lot better, because now the signal hitting the amp is the low end is cut from that, so you know how overdrive works. You know, hot signal into the amp, the power tubes start to distort, and if the signal is really bass heavy, like natural, like ODR natural overdrive, it might get a little. But now with the bass cut on, I think it's actually really close to 2 screamer. My screamer cuts more. The spectrum, I think, you know, it boosts the highs, so at the same time it kind of cuts the lows a little bit too. It's a little bit still if we compare to SD. It's clearer, more low end cut, more, you know, because SD really works with overdriven amps, especially with 800. So yeah, okay, let's tweak this a little bit. So you can get almost really nasty, fuzzy tones with that. All right, let's change to another guitar and use the Plexi. So Plexi without anything. Okay, then the ODR-mini. It works actually well with Plexi, because I mean Plexi is like kind of really mid-focused. It's almost like adding another gain stage to Plexi. So it doesn't really change the tone of the Plexi, it doesn't cut the high or add mids, it just adds more gain. Yeah, it works really well with the Plexi, because I mean Plexi isn't really necessarily suited for modern chug. You could do that too, but it's more classic rock thing. Okay, let's try the ODR-mini now with the bass cut. I actually like these a little bit more, because now when I compare, it's a little bit woofy, but not with the bass cut. Yeah, this works actually really well with a small bass cut. Now I feel that with the bass cut on, it's almost like a BluesDriver, because BOSS BluesDriver is quite natural, but I think there's a little bit bass cut. Let's compare. So ODR. Yeah, really close. This is BluesDriver now. feel the ODR-1 is a little bit softer. Let's see if we can tame down the BluesDriver. So yeah, the NOBELS ODR-1 with the bass cut, it's really close to BluesDriver. So the BluesDriver is mine. The NOBELS I borrowed from Great Swiss Music Store Musics. Check out the link in the description. Conclusion: I really like the NOBELS, especially the ODR-1. The ODR-mini, I think it fits the best into a clean amp with single coils, because I think it's a little bit softer and fuller than the ODR-1. The ODR-1, I think even without the bass cut, there was a little bit more character, and with the bass cut, I really like it, especially into Plexi or 800, into, you know, already overdriven amp and with the humbuckers. It's really close with the bass cut, like the BluesDriver. So the BluesDriver has been my go-to pedal for these kind of, if I want to boost the Plexi, you know, have a little bit more, a slight, you know, bass cut. Sometimes SD-1 or Juice Screamer can feel a little bit hunky with the with the Plexi. So usually BluesDriver does that. And BluesDriver, when you tame down the tone control, it's actually quite bass heavy, and it works into a clean sound, clean amp too. So if you're looking for a natural sounding overdrive, a little bit smoother than BluesDriver, then the ODR-mini or ODR-1 could be a great option. I mean, there's a reason why the ODR-1 is called the secret weapon of Nashville cats, because, you know, like you heard, you can get really high gain tones even from a completely clean amp. It's an overdrive, but I feel it goes into the distortion pedal territory, but it's still very natural, so it keeps the characteristics of your amp in there. Hey, if you like, please hit the like button, subscribe and spread the word and so on. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Hopefully this was informative and so on. Until next time, take care, all the best, bye.